Hey gang, just wanted to give you a quick glimpse of what we're going to be using for our Woodsball course. I did a little walkthrough video of it and just kind of narrated the whole thing to show you kind of what we're going to be doing, where we're going to be at, and what we're going to be using. Hope you enjoy the course. Look forward to it. See ya. Okay, well this is just a little preview of the course that we've got laid out. A little mostly all natural Woodsball course. Got some markers painted and some dogs running in and out of the pond. But we're going to take along this path. There's the pond. And we're just going to go right. It's a little dip right here. Okay. And we're going to go right along the path. And we're going to weave in and out of dogs. There's another orange marker. And of course we'll all be together, but the orange markers just make sure that everybody can find it if they get left behind. And of course, yeah, my dogs love hiking, so. And we're just walking along the levee. See, there's the pond. Just walking right up along the levee here. So, all right, we go through a little canopy of trees just to give you an idea of what the view looks like. It's a little narrow levee here. There's the pond. Okay. Yeah, takes a minute or two to walk back here. And now we're off in the woods here. There's a little, like I say, markers just to remind everybody which way to go. Oops, sorry. Keep forgetting where that dadgum lens is at. And while it may not look like it, this is pretty much the course. This is it. I've put up a few little barriers. See them kind of off in the woods there. Over there. See one there. One right over there. And see the red flag in the distance? That's the line. That's the course outline. Okay. Go to starting line number 1. And it's very natural. See, there's stuff to step over and trip over. And trees that are falling. Alright. And spider web. Oof, yuck. Yeah, they recreate just on a daily basis. Okay, yellow team. Double flag, that's your starting point. Notice I actually got some yellow rope. There's your starting boundary. Your other starting boundary, pretty much this is your baseline for team 1, yellow team, whatever. And they will be facing in this direction. And you cannot see the other team or anything else. In fact, I think you can only see 1 or 2 barricades from here too. So, and it's a little uphill thing. So here we go. We're going to trek over. We got some openings. We got some fairly dense undergrowth. A couple of man-made barriers. And I put these up for a false sense of security because they're not really going to protect you from much. But, you know, a little somebody could probably get behind them. We're going to cut over to the side here. Another little barrier. Boundary. And as we move through this fairly thick area right here, which is what obscures the vision between the 2 teams, we'll find from this back boundary, see the white rope. White rope strings across to show the back boundary for the opposing team. Team 2 or the green team. Okay. And there's their starting boundary. The rope is pretty much their starting boundary, so they'll start. And if you know, there's kind of a ditch right there. So they actually have a little high ground advantage on this side, but at the same time the other team is pretty well obscured. You notice you really can't see anything where we came from, any flags. You can barely see any barricades. I don't know if you can see that one right there. But yeah, so the teams will start here and at the other, and they will make their way through openings or slightly dense wood, through pitfalls, even denser wood if they so choose to be stealthy and outdoorsy. This is very dense right in here. Somebody moving kind of quiet could probably sneak up on the opening and get down in there and hide away. You notice it's also covered in pine straw, and it's also covered in broken twigs, dead limbs, dead leaves. So as you move, you're going to be heard almost everywhere. You could probably hear my footfalls if I wasn't talking so much. And here we are. This is sort of the central corridor right here. This is just where east meets west, north meets south, whichever direction this is. And it's a kind of a rutted trail that leads right up here to where we're setting up. And so I set up a couple of little fake barricades, little shoddy barricades, should I say. Because if they meet, they're likely going to meet right here and duke it out. And as you notice, you can barely, even from this close vantage point, you can barely make out where their starting point is down there. So it should be fun. That's the course. It's flagged off, like I said, but the pond is the boundary in that direction. And there's a tree with a red flag on it in that direction. And of course there are red flags around, and green and yellow flags along the baselines and the ropes. And there's orange markers, and so everybody should be able to find their way in, through, and out. So that's going to be our Woodsball course. It's, in my opinion, it's the epitome of Woodsball. So you got a little bit of everything here. I couldn't build up berms, but you know, can't do everything. Anyway, hope you enjoy the course.